living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days.
The story of Malin Kundang. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Here on this channel, we learn English together through stories. By listening to English stories, you can practice your listening skills, improve your pronunciation, and remember new words easily. Today, I have something truly special for you, a folktale from Indonesia. This story is one of the most famous folktales from the province of West Sumatra, Indonesia. You're not only going to hear a famous folktale from Indonesia, but you will also learn English through simple words and sentences. So, even if you're a beginner, don't worry. Just relax, listen carefully, and try to follow along. This story is about a young man whose dreams took him far away from home, but his pride brought him back to face a tragic fate. This is the story of Malin Kundang, one of the most well-known folktales from West Sumatra, Indonesia. Long ago, in a small fishing village on the western coast of Sumatra, there lived a boy with a heart full of dreams. His name was Malin Kundang. He was not from a rich family. In fact, Malin and his mother lived in a tiny wooden hut near the sea. Before we begin, I want to tell you something special about this video. You will not only hear the legendary folktale of Indonesia, you will also learn English through simple words, easy sentences, and clear storytelling. As you listen, pay attention to new words and try to repeat them. You will enjoy the story and improve your English at the same time. Malin's story begins by the ocean. Every evening, he sat on the shore, staring at the horizon where the sea met the sky. He watched the big trading ships that came from distant islands. Their white sails glowed under the sun, and he dreamed of traveling far beyond the waves. Deep inside, Malin whispered to himself, "One day, I will sail across the ocean. I will see the world, and I will become rich, so my mother will never be poor again." His mother always reminded him, "My son, wherever you go, never forget where you came from, and always respect the people who love you." This is the story of Malin Kundang, a boy who dared to chase his dreams, but whose choices brought a lesson remembered for generations. One bright morning, a large merchant ship anchored near the village. The sailors shouted that they needed young men to join their crew. Malin's eyes sparkled. This was the chance he had been waiting for. "Mother," he said, "please let me go. If I work on that ship, I can earn money for us. I promise I will come back for you." His mother's heart trembled. She loved her son too much to let him go. But when she saw the determination in his eyes, she finally nodded with tears. Go, my son. May God protect you. But remember my words. Never forget me. Malin kissed his mother's hands and left with the sailors. The ship sailed across the blue ocean. Malin worked hard, pulling ropes, cleaning the deck, learning how to trade. Year after year, he grew into a strong and clever young man. His efforts brought him success. He became a wealthy merchant, married a beautiful woman from a rich family, and eventually owned his own grand ship. But as his wealth grew, something else grew inside him: pride. The memory of his poor mother faded in his heart. One day, Malin's ship returned to the very shore where he had grown up. The villagers ran to the beach, amazed by the elegant ship. Among them was Malin's mother, her face aged and her clothes simple. Her heart leapt with joy as she saw her son step off the ship. She rushed to him, calling out, "Malin, my son, you've come home." But Malin felt embarrassed by her worn-out appearance. He stepped back and said coldly, "Who are you? I don't know you. I am not your son." The villagers gasped. Tears rolled down the old woman's cheeks. "Malin, I am your mother. Don't you recognize me?" Malin's wife whispered to him, "Is this poor old woman really your mother?" Malin, ashamed, shook his head. "No, she's just a beggar." Heartbroken, his mother fell to her knees, tears streaming down her wrinkled face. She raised her trembling hands to the sky and cried out, "Oh God, if he is not my son, please forgive me for my mistake. But if he is truly my son, let the sea punish his arrogance." Malin, his wife, and his crew returned to the ship to continue their journey. On board, Malin's wife was still curious about the old woman they had met. "Who was that poor old woman, Malin? She looked at you as if she knew you," she asked softly. But Malin shook his head and replied coldly, "I don't know her. She's just a beggar." Not long after that, dark clouds began to gather above the sea. The wind howled, and the waves grew higher and stronger. Thunder roared across the sky. The waves grew wild, smashing against Malin's ship. Lightning struck, and in that moment, Malin felt his legs grow stiff. His body hardened, turning into cold stone. The sea calmed, but where Malin had stood, there was no longer a man, only a stone figure, kneeling on the shore as if begging for forgiveness. To this day, in West Sumatra, you can visit a rock formation that is believed to be the stone of Malin Kundang. The stone of Malin Kundang. Locals believe it is the very place where Malin was turned to stone. It stands as a reminder to never forget our parents and to always be humble, no matter how far we go or how successful we become. This was the folktale of Malin Kundang. Before we end, let's remember the lesson we can learn from Malin Kundang's story. In life, we all face challenges. Sometimes, learning English feels hard and we doubt ourselves. But just like Malin worked hard to change his life, we can also work hard to improve our English. If we keep practicing and never give up, we will succeed too. We doubt ourselves and wonder if we will ever get better. But Malin's story reminds us that life can change when we keep trying. He worked hard to reach his dreams, and so can we. If we keep practicing, little by little, we will see progress. Don't give up just because it feels slow at the start. Every new word we learn is a step forward. And when we finally become better at English, let's remember to stay humble. Success is not the end of learning, it's just the beginning. Keep improving yourself, and if you can, help others learn too. That's how we grow stronger together. We hope you enjoyed the story and learned some new English words along the way. And if you like learning English through stories, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and join us for more tales from around the world.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.